Both students and teachers alike have seen or experienced education that doesn't work, that is boring, frustrating, and ineffective in reaching students. The traditional educational approach is broken. Designed during the age of industrialization, the mass production method designed as an assembly line of education doesn't work for everyone. Like a factory, the system groups students by age, assigns them into batches, and advances them down the education conveyor belt to the next teacher to add the next piece. Little of this process is customized to individual student needs, and however well-intentioned, No Child Left Behind failed to address the one-size-fits-all underlying problem in the educational system. Each student is different, with their own interests, skills, talents, needs, and strengths. The same methods of instruction, the same pace, the same assessment method for 30-plus children can never reach the individual needs of each student. Their educational needs are as unique as their fingerprints. What if teachers could see student understanding instantly? What if teachers knew exactly what each student needed and when? How would that change the classroom and education the next day? Personalized learning is an answer to the diverse needs, prior knowledge, interest, and skill of individual students. It is a customized and flexible approach to student learning in which they learn according to their own pace, making choices about their own learning, and adapting to the material according to each student's needs. However, several complexities make the prospect of implementing personalized learning seem impossible. Succinctly, personalized learning would require that students have varying paces through the content, customized assignments, competency-based grading, more flexible workspaces, and technology-assisted tools for workflow and student learning. Of 55 surveyed, 83.7% of educators believe that knowing what students needed and enabling them to customize the next day's lessons would improve their learning. Addressing these students individually, creating content customized for each student, and the myriad of other factors like lesson plans, IEPs, grading, and standardized tests, just to name a few, make this a wicked problem that seems impossible to solve. The following solutions will best answer the call to personalized learning. Number 1. Schools ought to redesign their workspaces and classrooms for flexible collaborative work, makerspaces, through which students may collaborate and create. 89.2% of educators surveyed believe that open, flexible, and maker spaces will be better for student learning. 2. Schools should adopt an LMS, a learning management system, like Canvas, D2L, or Schoology, in a one-to-one laptop or tablet environment. 81.8% of educators surveyed said they most likely would use this kind of technology on a daily basis, given that all infrastructural issues are resolved and adequate training was given. Number 3. Schools should shift learning to student-centered and project-based, focused on competency and skill. 81.9% of educators surveyed agreed that project-based learning would help student learning and express their creativity more than the traditional methods. Number 4. Finally, schools ought to adopt a skill-based, upward mobile leveling up according to student competency rather than age or academic year. A student who works quickly may progress into level 2 while in the same academic year according to their own pace and needs. 85.5% of educators surveyed believed that students who completed the content and skills of a course should be able to move on to the next level. In order for personalized learning to work, 90% of teachers surveyed expressed that professional development and support staff will be needed to implement personalized learning. Teachers are optimistic, and with support, training, and the right tools, they can take on personalized learning to allow students to learn with flexibility according to their own needs.